Hi, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday the 23rd of April 2019 and tonight I have been to group to weigh in. I wasn't gonna and until about 3 hours ago I still wasn't gonna, but I decided that I had to go and face the scales. So I'll tell you about my week and then I will let you know how I got on when I went to group. So last Tuesday I weighed in, I had a loss, and Tuesday I was on plan. I think Wednesday, Thursday, 100% on plan. I recorded videos, what I ate in a day videos, so you can see what I ate. And then Thursday evening, I finished work for the long weekend and I'd been like super good until I got up on Friday morning, but got up on Friday morning and so started 4 days of total indulgence. I had all the hot cross buns, all the Easter eggs and all the other naughty treats that I definitely shouldn't have indulged in, and I have absolute admiration for anybody who stuck to plan this weekend. I know loads of people did, and genuinely, hands on heart, I am totally full of admiration for you, because I don't know, I don't eat, if I'm honest, I don't even really regret it, because I did really enjoy what I ate, but I did eat a huge amount of food this weekend. Not proper food, just a huge amount of, yeah, hot cross buns, Easter eggs and other treats. So I knew kind of by sort of Saturday that I was facing a big gain today, and I as you know, for the last couple of weeks I've been doing a new job and I've kind of said that I wanted to be a little bit more flexible around kind of sometimes doing calorie counting and just taking the pressure off myself a little bit, and I don't regret having done that at all, but I think what this weekend has taught me, because also it has been amazing weather with us this weekend. I'm sure it's been the same for lots of people. And there is nothing like getting your summer wardrobe out to give you a bit of a kick up the backside, is there? And I realised this weekend that, to be honest, enough is enough. And whilst I've said that I've been enjoying the flexibility, and I have needed a bit more flexibility while I settled into my new job, and just over the last couple of months I just don't really think my head's been in the game. And if I'm totally honest, like, I have had other stuff going on as well, but really I think what happens sometimes when you lose some weight, so I'm you know, I lost a good amount of weight, and then sort of last summer was kind of you know, really happy to have lost, to be feeling a bit different in my clothes, and sort of people had noticed that I'd lost weight and I was feeling all sparkly and everything. And then I think, to be honest, my kind of motivation for losing weight after that, so after like the autumn, kind of went really, and I was sort of relatively comfortable with how I was looking. I wasn't, I was still on that kind of a bit of a high with people noticing that you've lost weight and you're getting the compliments and things, that I sort of did take my foot off the gas. And over the last 5 months really, since I came back from Australia in November, so for sort of the rest of November, December and then the first part of this year, like, I've obviously been trying, but my motivation hasn't really been there, and that's reflected on the scales. The scales have kind of gone up and down and up and down, and really my heart, I've done my best, but my heart hasn't massively been in it over that period. Whereas this weekend, putting my summer clothes on again, and, you know, getting your arms out, and my arms are a bit of a problem area, getting my arms and legs out and going, right, okay, now it's time. Like, you know, I've enjoyed the last few months, I've enjoyed having extra treats and stuff, but it is now time to knuckle down. I don't want to not get to target this year. I do want to get to target this year. I do want to spend this summer slimmer than I am at the moment, and I am very all or nothing. Like, I can say that I want flexibility and stuff, but really I need the discipline of absolutely being on whatever plan I'm doing, and I have chosen to do Slimming World. I need to commit to that. There's no point me paying $4.95 every week to go and get weighed and, you know, have my weight kind of bimbling around. I mean, you could say I haven't put on loads of weight over the last 6 months. I've kind of yo-yoed a bit, but really now it's time to focus. And I don't want to get to the end of this year not having achieved what I set out to achieve. And so for now, what I want to do, I'll tell you how I got on when I went to group, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. So went to group this evening. As I say, wasn't going to go. Messaged my consultant this morning being like, don't know whether to come or whether to book today's holiday, because yeah, I knew what I was facing, obviously. But yeah, went to, and I was really sort of in two minds about going as well, because obviously I knew it was going to be a big gain, but it's actually quite difficult to, lots of people obviously have a game around Easter. I know lots of people are really good too. But then to come on and sort of admit that publicly to all you lovely lot, and I don't know, it was a bit daunting to do that. And I thought if I just didn't go to group, then I wouldn't have to kind of either confront the scales at group or do this. But what kind of prompted me to go and get weighed in the end was, firstly, I knew that I'd drawn a line this morning and I was back on it. My consultant told me to go. But also what I didn't want to do was to be absolutely sort of well behaved all week and properly stick to Slimming World and then have like a maintain next Tuesday or something like that, which I still may have, but feel that I kind of, all my hard work kind of this week hadn't been worth it. Whereas I think hopefully now I've faced the scales today, I will be able to hopefully see kind of the fruits of my labour next Tuesday when I weigh. So I should be able to see that difference on the scales and hopefully see a bit of a loss next week, having now drawn the line and weighed and got on with it. So yeah. Oh, I don't want to show you. I'm really putting it off. Okay, so I went to group and I put on 4.5 pounds. So my weight loss now is 1 stone 13.5, and I weighed in at 12 stone 8. It's really bad. I mean, I do deserve it. There's no point me being at all surprised. I just ate an absolute ton, and I think like, so yeah, it is what it is, totally justified. I ate loads of food and the scales have reflected it. And I do feel bad because I know you turn on to or watch my videos probably for a bit of inspiration, but I think it is hard because I do want to inspire people, of course, but I am just a normal person, same as you, trying to lose weight. And you know, you see all of my journey. You know, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, these last 6 months would have been the time where I would have stopped going to group, I would have stopped weighing in, and I probably would be a couple of stone heavier on the scales again and be back where I started. So, you know, you're seeing the times where in the past I would have quit, I would have given up, I wouldn't be still going to group, I wouldn't be weighing in, and you're seeing that. You've seen these last few months of me, you know, being really motivated, then not being motivated, giving it everything and then giving it not very much. You've seen me having, you know, big gains like this, and then other times where it comes pretty naturally to me. And so, yeah, you've seen the good, the bad and the ugly of my journey over the last 6 months. And yeah, as I say, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, this would have been me giving up probably 3-4 months ago, and I probably would be weighing a lot more by now. So, you know, this is a true reflection of what my weight loss journey is all about. And as I say, my head hasn't been in the game. I hope now that I have given myself the kick up the bum to be motivated moving forward. As I say, I've got I feel motivated. I feel like I want to to give it my best shot. I've got a holiday in September and I would really, really like to be feeling trim by the time I go away. But also more than that, like I do want to be eating nice, healthy food. And as I say, I'm all or nothing when I am not on plan. And I know people don't like that phrase, but when I'm not on plan, I am literally eating complete rubbish. I don't think I ate fruit or vegetables throughout 2 days over the weekend. So, you know, and that's reflected. My skin's really bad. I feel really like puffy. So, you know, I kind of need to get back on it really, for like the nutritional benefits as well as for weight loss. So I've weighed in at 12 stone 8 today, and my first kind of target, I guess, that I'm giving myself is to get another stone off. So yeah, I'd like to get another stone off as soon as I can. So get down to 11.8 as soon as I can. And that's the first target that I'm chasing, or the first goal that I'm chasing, is to get a stone off. And yeah, hopefully I can get as much as I can of this gain that I've had tonight off by next Tuesday. In terms of the week ahead, I've just got a normal working week this week. I think I am up in London one day, and I do struggle in London because I haven't got like a kitchen or a microwave or anything, and I'm kind of on the go, so that might be a bit of a challenge, but I will do my best and try and make good choices. And then at the weekend I have got an afternoon tea, and I have got a meal out. The meal out I can choose wisely. I'll probably have like grilled salmon or steak or something with salad. I've got a night out on Saturday, but I'm going to drive and not drink. And then Sunday, as I say, I've got this afternoon tea. So that's where I'll probably use the majority of my sins this week. But I'll try and make sure that the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend is on plan. That's my plan. So yeah, fingers crossed I'll have a decent loss when I come in on Tuesday. I'm sorry that I am not coming to you with great news, telling you how I was like an absolutely perfect slimming welder over the weekend. Far from it, I'm afraid. I really, really was not on plan at all. And yeah, so that is this week's result. I'd love to know how you all got on. Let me know. Am I the only one who was absolutely dreading the scales today? Am I the only one who indulged over Easter? If you stayed on plan, genuinely well done, full of respect and admiration. And if you didn't and you've been like me, all I would say is try and draw a line as soon as you can. Forgive yourself. We are only human. And you know, just try and get back to doing whatever plan you do, be it Slimming World or calorie counting or Weight Watchers or whatever. Just try and get back to that as soon as you can. And I certainly know that I feel better both mentally and in myself. So that's my plan. Yeah, I know I feel better in myself when I'm eating healthy food. And yeah, that my plan is just to take it one day at a time. Just do my best, stop messing about, remember why I go to group, remember why I do Slimming World. I have not finished my journey yet. I've done the first chapter of my journey, and as far as I'm concerned, that's all great, well and good that I have lost weight so far, but today starts a new chapter, and this is me on my mission now to do my very best to get to goal or target or whatever we call it, as soon as we can, as soon as I can. And yeah, hopefully my head is now re-engaged back in the game, and yeah, hopefully you will all continue to join me on my journey. So good luck everybody for the week ahead. Let me know, as I say, how you've got on, and if you haven't weighed yet, good luck. And yeah, we're all here together trying to do the very best that we can. And yeah, I hope everybody has a fantastic week on plan. Take care. Bye.